What is light? Previously, we looked at the subject darkness. If you want to find out about what darkness is, you can watch the video, What is COVID-19 and the Solution to COVID-19. But in this presentation, we shall look at light. In John, 1 John, chapter 1, verse 5. John said, "This is the message which we have heard from him and announced to you, that God is light. That God is light." So what is light? That's direct. God is light. Yes, God is light. But we find something I've also find something in John chapter 8. I used this verse in the previous presentation. John chapter 8 verse 12. Jesus said, "I'm the light of the world. I am the light. I am the light of the world." So, God is light. We have Jesus, who is the light, and God, also the light. God is light, Jesus is light. What's going on here? John 10:30. John 10:30. Jesus said, "I and the Father are one." Equality of the two. So, if Jesus is light, there is no mistake for John to also say God is light. So they are all the same. God is light, God the Father is light, Jesus is also light. When you examine this scripture further, John 8:12, the Amplified Version says, "He who follows me will not walk in the darkness, but will have the light of life." He who follows me will not walk in the darkness, but will have the light of life. It's like this. Those who follow Jesus, his followers, are also light. So the followers are connected to Jesus, and they are also light bearers, just as Jesus is. So God is light, Jesus is light, and his followers are also light. You see the correlation? This is great. It feels so good to be a Christian. We have all these privileges. You know? It's good. So what does it mean to be light, and what can light do? Let's look into this. What can light do? How does light help us? What are the importance of light? We shall visit John chapter 3 for an explanation into this. To answer this question, let's visit John 3:19. Jesus was given a verdict. He was speaking to them and said, "This is the judgment. This is the judgment. The light has come into the world, and people loved the darkness than the light, for their deeds were evil." So, the light came to the world. Jesus was talking about himself. He's the light. He says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." John said, "In him is life, and this life is the light of this world." So he came into the world, but the people rejected him. They rejected him. They still loved the darkness rather than the light, for their deeds were evil. Here comes something noteworthy. In verse 20, Look at what's going on. Jesus said, for every wrongdoer hates the light. Every wrongdoer hates the light and does not come to the light for fear that his activities will be exposed and condemned. Great. So we have seen here that light exposes wrongdoing. And what is this wrongdoing about? The Amplified Version explains, it says that sinfulness and worthlessness is this wrongdoing, and those who are in the dark are afraid that when they come to the light they'll be exposed. 21 develops this further. So we have first category of something that light can reveal. The first category is wrongdoing or wrongdoers. The second is this: but whoever practices truth comes to the light, so that his works may be plainly, this doesn't look so clear. Whoever practices truth comes to the light, so that his works may be plainly shown to be what they are. That's accomplished in God. So light can reveal wrongdoing. Light can also reveal